Hello, friends. It's Wednesday, the 7th of August. My coffee maker died, so I'm just back from the store getting a new one. Let's see how it does. Solid, solid. Just a basic coffee maker, nothing real fancy. I don't need one of those kind of things that claim that it'll make your whole breakfast for you and shit. Rockin' Audra today. If you don't know Audra, the band from Arizona, check them out. Good people, good music. Isn't it a shame how the subject of politics brings out the worst in some people? It's just a shame. It's a shame. Well, right quick, I'll share that I have some projects coming up. Bemis Center for Art, which has this series called Low End that started a few years ago, a performance space. And they've had, I'm going to try to find there it is. Oh, wow. 5-year anniversary. So it's hard for me to keep up with time. But Low End is a venue dedicated to sound art and experimental music that's opened in October 2019. They've had 149 different artists on the stage. And I was the second artist to perform there, to inaugurate the place. And folks as interesting as Moore Mother, Pamela Z, Jamie Branch, and others that I can't remember who have performed there. Anyway, they are celebrating the 5 years by releasing a limited press double album, Low End 5 Years. I'm really excited. It comes out in September. I have a track on it, a new one that you haven't heard yet. I'm really pleased. More Mother is on it. I forget who else is on the album. Eviction is on it. I'm really pleased to be in that company and to present a new track of mine on vinyl, no less. It won't be available in the stores. It will only be available directly from the Bemis. Once it's happening, I'll let you know if and how you can order it online. Waiting to hear about the release date of a compilation that's coming out from the Dark Entries label that will include another older track of mine that I licensed to them. It was supposed to come out in June, and it's got way backed up. And then I heard from Thalum yesterday. Thalum McDonough. I've spoken about him. Let me see if I can pull his record real quick. Come on, yeah. I met Thalum several years ago at the Lincoln Calling Music Festival. He's a keyboardist and a neat person. I just like his energy. He and his wife, I think it's his wife, don't have a permanent residence for a long time, and they travel and do art and all kinds of things. I'd share that the most recent thing I have by him is this album that he made with Terry Riley and Nels Cline. The Light is Real. This is some pretty cool stuff. Anyway, Thalum and his partner are working on a documentary about, if I'm not mistaken, about creativity. Here's another one that I have with William Parker and Nels Cline, Gowanus Sessions 2. And this is pretty cool on the ESP disc label. But I was so pleased when he contacted me and asked me if I would like to participate and be in the documentary regarding my experience with being a creative person. Here's another one I have on vinyl by Thalum with Pauline Oliveros, Nels Cline. Molecular Affinity. This is deep listening stuff. As you know, Pauline Oliveros is in many ways, she coined the phrase deep listening, if I'm not mistaken. But he asked me to pick out a piece of music to use in the background of my segment in this documentary. So I'm going to be choosing that today. I have an idea of what piece or pieces I'd like to present, but I have to find them in my archives. But I'm excited about that. And if you see this, Stalin, thank you so much for including me. It's an honor. That stuff's coming out. Right quick, what did I play yesterday? I did play a couple of records, besides all my other housework and stuff. The Paupers, Canadian band, right? Skip Prokop, drums, who went on and started the band Lighthouse. I have two of their albums, and this is surprisingly solidy. There's always the references to the blues, which is really kind of expected and not a bad thing. But I like that the album does a whole lot of other stuff. This is really good. And still has the original insert. It was a random choice. It was a random pick. It was like I was sort of sticking out. And I said, okay, well, let me just go ahead and play it. And sometimes that's the best way to listen to music, is to just do that. I had recently added this Cluster album to my collection. This is back when Conrad Schnitzler was still involved, and it was spelled with a K, not a C. This is, in many ways, as industrial as it is krautrocky. I don't like that term. It's not cosmic music. It's very industrial. I enjoyed that. And then yesterday I listened to both sides of the Penderecki and the Don Cherry, and it's really interesting because they could be interchangeable as pieces. Both sides are doing the same thing. It's fantastic, really, actually. Yeah, and Kenny, there's some other cool people involved here. Kenny Wheeler, Thomas Stanko, Paul Rutherford, Albert Mangelsdorf. Good Lord. Günter Hampel, Terj Ripdahl, Bushi Nebergall, Han Benink. Giants. This was excellent. This is an excellent listen yesterday. And that's it. I didn't play those others. So I'll leave it at that. And, this is sitting out. Was showing this Peter Gabriel Japanese version of Sledgehammer, or rather Japanese release. Same song, nothing different about it. Let me hit this again. That's pretty good. Again, I'll have to experiment with it regarding strength, how much to use. It's pretty good. Actually, could handle it a little bit stiffer. So yeah, I deleted some negative, shitty, unnecessary comments. People coming over here getting testy with me for, that's just very uncalled for and very unfriendly, and it's just, I don't know what's wrong with these people. They're obviously not good people. Someone wants to know about sampling. You must be new to my channel. I make music. I've been making records forever. I play instruments. I use sampling. There's your answer, okay? Sampling is it's like painters, it's a palette choice. It's part of the world. Very cool. So that's it. Yeah. That's just what I continue to observe events of the world. Heard from my family. They felt that earthquake. But everybody's okay. So that's what I have this morning. Be kind, people. Well, most of you are. So it's the folks who just insist on, I don't know what's wrong with you. It's not me. It's a shame that the world has so many people who don't want to get along and be nice. I don't understand. I don't.